Yeah, I'm really looking at a lot of things tomorrow, and even earnings this week. Ooh.
You want to play earnings?
Huh?
You want to do earnings?
No, playing the post market earnings. Yeah, I'm really looking at a lot of things tomorrow. And yeah, earnings is it's gonna be a huge one.
Okay. Have you looked at Lululemon?
Oh my God! Don't even get me started with that.
Why don't you?
Hey, look, we just went live on YouTube. You guys can check out the YouTube video channel.
Yeah, great. I'll pull it up on my. So we're live. That's good. Hey, congrats on the new group. Congrats on the new group.
Thank you. Yeah, acquiring bulls trading. That was interesting.
I'm looking forward to see how it turns out.
Dude, honestly, acquiring all those traders and being able to get just the following of the Instagram and a lot of support, that's going to build up the daily trade just in general, and just being able to get more resources to ourselves and more alerts out there.
Okay.
Where's your brother been at?
My brother's being caught up with school.
Oh, okay.
So he switched finals, so he's like, I'm just gonna stay out of it. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I even tagged him just to just for BS, And then he looked at me today. He's like, "Why'd you tag me? I told you to leave me out." Leo.
Oh yeah.
Leo. So Lululemon, you have it up.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Oh shit, it's already up. I'm retarded. Sorry, I got like these screens on me. I forgot which one I'm working on. Yeah, honestly, if Lulu continues with their earnings beat, they're gonna drop at some point. They have to, just because of the correction. And we're looking at this same thing as last earnings. We're looking at it spiking, hitting that resistance, and then bouncing back. And that's what we want to pay attention to post earnings. Also, another one would be tomorrow, which is Chewy. And I think already Cyan has mentioned this as well. Let me see. Post it in 1 minute. Short squeeze tomorrow. What was the other one? Shoot, let me go back in the earnings. I know there's another one. The earnings that are this week are the ones that we played in October, and I'm pretty sure a lot of everyone got in on these. There was Stitch Fix, UNFI. That one comes out on Wednesday. AutoZone is in the morning, and AutoZone last time pretty much tanked. Not tanked, but it dropped quite a bit. GameStop is tomorrow after close. Never playing that shit again.
Actually, I'm bearish on GameStop.
Yeah, but looking at GameStop, I'm just like, it's not even worth it.
What's its intrinsic value? Do you know?
No.
Okay, it's not even worth it. How much is it?
What is GameStop? I haven't played GameStop since GameStop earnings. I was like, what? Forget this. I'm never looking back on you.
It's not worth it.
It's really not.
No, its intrinsic value is not worth it.
Yeah.
Well, if this thing takes a dump, you're looking at a low of 540. It's not even, so it's not worth it. Don't look at it. No, stay away.
Stay away.
Not worth it. Don't lose your money on that thing. That thing is garbage.
What was I paying attention to? I'm trying to look at something else. Let's see, Roku. You wanna go to Roku? Someone on the YouTube feed is talking about Roku. So let's go. Honestly, though, Roku's not a bad setup. Quick morning drop and then bounce off support. I could see that happening.
I have a big roof on Roku at 148.
Yeah, right there. It's like popping it right there. Oh wait, I gotta push it up just a little bit. But yeah, I could see an easy drop in the morning with SPY and everything else in the morning, and then we could see a spike off everything else, just like the other week where it was just everything was just spiking. I mean, sorry, it was just hanging in the morning and then just spiking the rest of the day. That's a good setup for Roku.
Mm-hmm.
Roku Disney has barely any volume or any push anymore. I want to go to. Oh, shoot. Tesla, same thing. I love Tesla.
Unless there's a lot of volume kicking into Tesla. But you know what I've noticed with Tesla, in all honesty, Tesla doesn't react to the news in the markets.
Not really. Yeah, it's all hype.
It will lag. Tesla will lag a little, but then it rounds.
It's honestly just hype on what it is. And just, whatever comes out with Tesla or Elon Musk, there's always going to be that hype.
Pretty much.
Shopify. Why am I in the 5 minute? I should get off this. So coming into Shopify tomorrow, technicals obviously are going to bring us up. Though I wouldn't say to play anything right at open. Though we probably want to keep close watch on it just because the market today and how it reacted at the closing. I'd say just pay attention to pre-market, and that's where it's going to tell us. Because if we have that bounce in pre-market off of like barely any volume, we're going to see that drop right at open.
I would say calls on Shop, man.
I would, yeah, but I'd wait and then see if there's a bounce. If not, and I see the obvious trend in like the first couple minutes, I'm buying that.
The momentum and the ADX on this thing, they're kicking it up.
Yeah.
And there's gas on the ADX to push the thing up.
Have you seen what is it? What was the other one? Oh, Citigroup.
I've never traced Citigroup.
Never? They're honestly pretty easy profits, cheap contracts, nothing much. But if you have a bunch of them, you'll be able to make some decent profits off them. Citigroup isn't that hard to even play. Okay. Snapchat, sometimes you can play this, depending on how much volume is actually there in the option chain. And this is where our last bounce was on Snap too. What happened here?
There's your parabola.
Huh?
There's your parabola.
Oh, yeah. So I know you're paying attention to SPY and the VIX, huh?
Yeah.
Like you always. Need to get into what was that one? Oh wait, no wonder people can't see this.
Why?
Let me go ahead. Edit channel permissions. Yeah, there it is. People couldn't see it because they didn't have permissions to see it.
Well, it would be nice if you gave him permission to see it.
To see the YouTube channel, like from the Discord.
Oh, okay.
Skadoosh. There they go. Although I'll probably dive into some shop right now.
I'm a bull on shop.
Yeah. What do you have on SPY? You said puts, right?
Yeah, that thing is coming down. Listen, if SPY tanks, you got to short Apple. Remember how I told you I was bull on Apple until 270?
Yeah. I haven't played Apple in so long.
It hit 270. I bought my puts. You remember earlier in the day today, I said, okay, peeps, puts on Apple. And nobody listens to Victor. That thing tanked on the puts. I saw him go up 300%. 300%. In other words, you could have turned 5K into 27 grand.
Oof.
It hit 270. You want me to show you Apple, what it did?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, watching this, I could see shop coming up in the morning.
Look.
That reverse play.
Yeah, shop is going to be a call for sure. So the VIX has in a single trading day is up 16%. We should be very careful with calls, in my opinion.
On which one?
On calls, just in general, and the whole market, in the broad market. I have my scanner set up, and all the scanners of volume grade, all the contracts of volume of 10,000 or greater, most of them are sitting on puts. And, the inverse is their calls.
Yeah.
So there's a big volume sitting for puts expiring on Friday. Big volume on puts expiring on next Monday also. On all the tariffs sensitive stocks. So that's something. And KHC.
KHC?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kraft. I saw that today. It was, what is it? It was up 5%, I think it was.
That's Kraft.
Oh.
That's Warren Buffett's favorite.
Kraft.
I mean, don't put it on the playlist, but this is just so you know.
On the playlist.
On the playlist. On the watch list. There are some rumors that Warren Buffett might be jumping in and increasing his stake onto Kraft. So
I wouldn't be surprised.
So I would start eyeing some calls for Kraft. Just because if Warren Buffett comes in, he has a lot of cash hoarding around, So he's going to dump a big portion of it into that thing. And that thing would retest the highs of the year.
What were the highs of the year? Oh, shoot.
You see it?
Yeah. So that earnings, that's what killed it? Dang.
Yeah, earnings killed it, right. So Warren Buffett sees opportunity. So if you have Warren Buffett coming in and he's buying in, everybody's going to want to buy in.
Yeah. That's one huge buy.
So, and it's going to flirt with that 200. Is it the 200 that you have there? 200 moving average?
34.
34. So it's going to flirt with that thing, and let's see what it does. If it goes above, that's a goner. That thing is shooting up. If you want to play it from technicals, but I'm just telling you from what I heard. So I would start looking into calls into that thing.
What is it? KHC is a really good one. I wouldn't even mind getting into it. Although short term, probably not. Long term, yes. And then another one would be back into my boy, my favorite. Honestly.
I honestly think there won't be a lot of. It's going to be a very choppy market tomorrow, unless there's some big news.
What's
Just because
tomorrow? The 10th?
tomorrow is the day that the Fed starts their whole meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So the markets become skeptical, and we
Right.
basically trade flat. So it would be just a very choppy day, unless there's a big news that comes out or there's a tweet that really hits the markets. As far as that, that's how much I have. I mean, we might have a runner, Amazon.
Amazon. So what I'm looking at, and I should probably get this written down before I post it on the watch list. So we have it Chewy, Spy, Goku. Oh, what happened to my boy Work?
Work.
Love it. Very interesting.
Work.
Yeah, you don't play Work?
I don't. I mean, I played it before when it sold off.
Oh, okay.
Took my money and ran.
Shop. We're gonna be looking at a. You said Apple.
Yeah. Puts an apple. Crapple.
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 Yeah, some favorite. Ooh. Qualcomm. No. I'll go back to City. Tesla. I kind of want to play Tesla, but it's not really in the best interest.
Tesla, unless there's volume, then it will be a go.
I really want to see what's happening with Delta Airlines, the 11th and 12th. I'm buying calls. Just kidding. I'm buying calls today. So calls, they have their investor day tomorrow. So not tomorrow, sorry, the 11th and the 12th. They're expected to report what their what's going on in the company, what their plans are for next year, how they're doing with the new airport buildings that they've been building up, and that's what was accounted for in their last earnings, and that's why they dropped. So this coming earnings is going to be a lot better, and it's actually gonna see higher profits, profit margins, just because it's not accounting for their loss in revenue from the building of airports. Sorry, not airports, but their airport terminals renovations. And then they're also, you'll see that it's not as low either, because in the last earnings, it showed and accounted for them giving extra money back to their employees. And they're also going to be talking about that on the 11th and 12th at the Investor Day. So they've been consolidating here for a while. And I don't doubt to see something bounce up, or sorry, not bounce, but rally. Yeah, I'll probably have some fun with Delta Airlines. You ever play any airline stocks, Victor?
No, it's dead money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take the time and actually look at it, yes, there is money, but I'm usually after the big fishes.
And yeah, this was fun where it called it out for calls, and then it ended up a few days later, just boom.
I mean, what's the market cap on that stock?
Let me check.
Because I try to play market caps of above at least at a minimum of 60 billion.
Yeah, no, they're at 36 billing, half of your ratio.
Yeah, just anything below 50, it's easily manipulated.
Yeah. Bring in a Warren Buffett. Let's pump this stock. Have you been seeing CGC though? That's manipulated.
That thing is manipulated.
Look at that.
Yep, that thing is.
That's like right when Juicy World died, everyone's like, I need to buy some marijuana to take over this, you know.
That thing is basura.
What's that?
Basura?
Yeah.
Trash.
Look at that. 15%.
No. Okay. Has anybody been paying attention to the acquisitions that been happening?
With what?
So Thor was acquired. Then you had what was the other one that was acquired? All these pharmaceuticals are being acquired.
But by who?
By other pharmaceuticals. So there's a trend, and I'm trying to identify it. So if we identify that trend, we can pretty much pinpoint the next acquisition, and we can buy our calls and just write it till the next morning.
Oh, we should pay attention like ARQL.
And that's another one that rallied because of an acquisition. They were bought out.
You should have paid attention to the sweeps, the golden sweeps in the chat. Those were on fire.
Did you call that one out, ARQL?
No, I was just looking at it because I went back and I was like, this thing probably called it out. Looked at it, the golden, or not golden sweeps, but the sweep signals called out ARQL.
Okay, fair enough.
How much do these freaking options go for? On Thor. Let me see. On Thor. Wow.
Yeah, it was quite a jump, you know? So if we can get good at that, we can get the group making a good money, you know?
What were they up 170% today?
That's quite a trolley there.
I bet you those calls were like $5, and then those $15 calls are $5,000 right now. That is hilarious.
What else you have?
I think those are pretty much it. I mean, you're looking at your acquisitions. You also want to look into our sweep signals. So let's go into sweep real quick. Ooh, 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 ooh.
We should keep an eye out for BA. It might leg down big time tomorrow.
BA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see the sweep signals on these, like XOP. So we're looking at the rank, and usually above around 68 and above is really good. So we're looking at these, and these are all above 68. DBI, the VIX. Look at this, 75. That was today at 8:52 a.m. That would have been easy money right there for you.
Yep.
Watch, how much are those now?
Look at
Although that expiration is pretty far out, so I don't think you would have made much. Let's see, what is that? 22 strike on calls for 48. No, those calls are going for 67 cents now.
Not bad.
Let's see. Yeah, CGC had calls, but their IV rank is 46. We have an 84 on ATNX, so this is all the health sector actually. Mm-hmm. So why don't you check into that? That one's $110. Although some of them go for like 10 cents. So let's see.
Okay.
That one's 12.20. 84 IV rank. That's pretty high.
That's
What are we
really
looking at? That's a 22 strike price with a 16 spot.
that's
That's
really,
their. That's a huge gap.
that's Jesus Christ.
Wow, that spread on those are just really wide. Look at the 100 bid and the 180 ask. So that's a good one to keep out for. Watch, we're gonna come back in a couple of watch list days, and then it's gonna be 18x. Oh shit, this thing was up 150% today. Materials, the one. So I also look for the spot and then the strike price, and that's a huge one. And that's what we kind of saw in ARQL is you saw the strike price being a little farther out. This one shot calls on the 12/13 expiration. This one came in this morning. 73 rank. Let's see, health AGIO. So look at 45 spot, 50 strike, expiration 12/20. And these are fun to go through too. So Lulu calls. What happened to Lulu again today?
Lulu just went home.
Lululemon.
I'm long bull on that thing. That thing better have good earnings.
It's retail, so we might see a run up. But yeah, so when those came in, that was what Lulu 9:34 a.m. We're looking at our 9:34 right here. In between here, 9:34, you had your calls, and it spiked up all day, and then just took a dump. But I mean, even that, seeing those are really nice to watch. Hey Vic, AMRN.
I'm here. I'm just.
You got a spot and a strike of 25.
I'm here. I'm just looking at other things right now.
SRNE. Last Friday. I know somebody warned me about SRNE.
Sorrento.
Yeah.
Who was the Wolf of Wall Street warned us.
Yeah. So SNRE or SRNE, look at that. So on Friday, these were going for 15. Let me see what they were. Watch what 20 strike price. I mean a 15. I guess not much. Their high was 15 too today. Expecting more of a move up than
Okay.
SNR RNA 30. This one was better though. This one had a strike price of 4, and that was probably a lot easier to move with. This one they bought it at 30, and the high today was 45. Edit. I saw this one too.
Have you guys thought about shorting Microsoft?
Huh. No, not really.
You guys should start looking into puts for Microsoft. You know why?
Oh, I'm looking at that.
Bezos has started a huge thing that why Amazon didn't get the.
Oh, the trials that are going on now?
Yeah. So if there's fault that President Trump intervened, Amazon is going to win that case, and the Jedi contract is going to be added to pretty much up for grabs again. You get me?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some puts. If we see some movement in SPY in the morning, that'd be a nice drop.
It's going to be a really nice drop in the morning. What are the futures trading at? Let's take a look at this. Futures are flat, as expected. But look at this. China the Asian stocks, I saw that they were down at least 1%, and they have recovered pretty well. And the FX market is pretty stable. Oil is declining, which is a sign of a bear market. And palladium is hitting record highs, so that's another sign of a bear market. Make sense?
Yeah. If I'd have to wait for that confirmation. That's a small gap though. If we see this right here, really at 1%, I'd expect more of a 2% drop, but I don't see it really moving past that. Unless we come back to this consolidation area, I can extend this real quick because this is what I had consolidation for last time before it spiked again.
Okay.
That would be more expected. Yeah, that's more of a 2%.
Okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
that'd be interesting to see. If we see Microsoft, if we actually see Microsoft move in the morning, and Vic, you pay attention to this in the morning. If we see Microsoft move, I'm buying all puts on SPY. We're going to see our market mover right here.
Matt. Calls of Microsoft puts on SPY. In essence, you're putting a strangle.
Oh God, no.
That's all I have for you. I mean, the scanner is on low breakout. The whole market. I have a open range breakout market spectrum for the broad market, and I have a close range, which is my indicators. So open range is bear market. My indicators, I only have 2 or 3 in calls.
Yeah, but I mean, just look at this on the resistance for Microsoft, and you can see this on SPY too. It's just hit this every time, and it's stopping right here. Mm-hmm. I mean, look how high it went up today, and then it just brought back down.
Sitting at 152, 152.
Yeah, 152, 151.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But still, and we're seeing this happen, and boy, I'm not surprised if we don't see a red day tomorrow.
It's red day. Unless Trump says, the only thing I could see that there's not a red day, Trump tweets, things are going great with China, tariffs has been postponed. That market is gonna rip. Calls on everything.
So Microsoft. I think one more.
I think that's good for the. You want to add one more?
There was 2 more actually.
You want to add 2 more?
So there was what is it? KHC and
add BA.
Dow.
Dow?
Yeah, I'll be playing Dow.
Okay, no problem.
Bearish. And then what do you say?
SPY put bear. Watching shop.
No, you said BA.
Right? Yeah, BA. That's a bear.
Oh, wait, you said bear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll edit this. I'll probably be looking at some earnings going into the rest of the week and seeing where we can actually. Let's see.
I can't believe Lululemon reports on my birthday. That's going to be a nice rally.
Oh, play rally tomorrow. That's what we're looking at. AEO, that's a big one. UNFI, let's see if they have a little rally and then push down after hours. But I probably see a break even, like Stitch Fix. So, or Stitch Fix did last earnings. We're gonna see a break even on UNFI.
Mm-hmm.
Play and UNFI, AEO. Those are the top 3 earnings I'm looking at for tomorrow.
Perfect.
Anything on AMD, JD, Intel, BABA, Facebook?
Puts.
PayPal. Nvidia.
Nvidia is the only one I'm still a bull on it. I'm still a bull on Nvidia.
So Nvidia really has nothing to bring it down. There's no real catalyst for it, and I don't see anything on it. Do you have anything?
I'm a bull on Nvidia.
I mean, it's going still pretty strong, so I wouldn't see much.
I'm a bull on Nvidia. Even if China tariffs hits, Apple still has to produce that Mac.
Yeah.
And that's a catalyst, actually. If you're asking for anything, I would say there's a catalyst for an leg up on Nvidia.
Alibaba.
Alibaba will get hit really bad.
Why didn't we play Alibaba today?
I don't know. I don't really follow
You said BA already. CRM, no. JD.
Look at Etsy.
Oh, Etsy.
Let's look up our Becky profile. Jake.
I love me my Becky profile, baby. Dude, no.
All of you guys are degenerates.
Etsy has been money, dude.
Ever since I signaled it to y'all, you should send me a tip. You guys should send me a tip.
Here's a tip. Don't fry bacon naked. There you go.
Yeah, look at that. Easy money every morning.
Yeah, dude, Etsy, like their pattern is the same. Starbucks has been money too, man. Becky, dude, day after day.
You can basically, eyes closed, sell, buy.
It's too easy. Like like the market right now, the patterns, if you don't play like spy and that shit, like Becky profile, it's like white girls with Uggs and the fucking vest in the winter with the yoga pants. Like, it's just gonna happen. You just know it's gonna happen.
Jake, you're welcome, Jake. You're welcome. There you go.
I like that Etsy.
Yeah, Etsy, I think it should be more on that list. It's, one day it's going to be a bull, one day it's a put. One day it's a bull, one day it's a put.
Yeah, if you just go by your indicators, man, you're making money.
So what my main focus is this week is pretty much playing Dow. So DAL, that's on my main watch list for the whole week, and I'll keep it there, and I'll just be keeping alerting it. Shop and our good boy. What did we have? I know we had one. It was on there. It wasn't C. Why do we have shop on here twice? Oh, Mr. Spy.
Mr. Spy. I told you I was bearish on that thing.
So Spy, Delta Airlines, and Shop. Boom. Skadoosh. My main three. Victor, what are your main three?
BA, Crapple, Microsoft.
BA, Crapple, and Microsoft.
Did you notice that everything is bearish that I picked?
Yeah, I noticed. Pretty red. Hey, Jake, what's your top three? Jake?
He fell asleep.
Yeah, you probably fell asleep.
That's okay. So I have to get going. Do you have any questions?
No, we are good.
Trying.
Yes, sir.
Any questions, buddy?
No, sir.
Bro.
You just more confirming what I said last week about the possible puts on Spy.
Why didn't you get any puts?
Just kind of waited. I wanted to see if it was gonna move up more. Right?
No, I didn't see it moving up more. Yesterday,
like a day or two before the tariffs. I think that's gonna affect it a lot.
Yeah. On Friday, I mean, I even saw the double top, and I was like, that's why I alerted it here to let everyone know. And it's just, it looks exactly like what happened. Was it last year?
Are you
Yeah.
posting the watch list tonight, Matt?
Yeah, I'm posting it.
Okay.
And then, so that's what happened. So last year in 2018, same thing happened, double top, and boom.
SPY is coming down.
Came down just like that.
SPY is coming down.
Literally the same trends happening over again. And yeah, we'll see this in the morning. So see how it goes.
Okay. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. Since Wednesday is my birthday, I can't promise I'll be online on Wednesday.
So you buying 50 SPY puts on Wednesday?
I'm probably gonna buy around 200 SPY puts. One of these days, I'm gonna show my profits. The reason why I don't show my profits is because people are gonna be like, "Oh my god!" One of these, like, here, and add it to the testimonial tab. After trading one day, I'm in the green. Okay.
Alrighty,
Guys.
Victor.
Have a good night, y'all.
You too. Hey, have a good night, Trine.
You too.
Good having you.